Karibu, welcome at Landmark Hotel Nanyuki.
What a weekend of the beautiful game we had experienced. Team winning their games, some controversial VAR decision, and of course Sheffield United winning their first game of the season against Wolverhampton, 2-1. They remember that late kick of the game when they scored a penalty in the last kick of the game. Also, we are going to talk about the subjective offside and why it was deemed as a subjective offside. I'm talking of Scott McTominay goal disallowed when they played Fulham, and Scott McTominay goal was disallowed. I'm also going to talk why the ball is deemed to be inside the line when Newcastle scored that goal against this team, the favorite team, Arsenal. My name is Baba, well, the Pandit, Kenyan favorite Pandit, and this is BWTV. And BWTV is brought to you by, well, the errands, but we are highly, of course, we are highly brought to you and sponsored by Landmark Hotel. Landmark Hotel, we say we are only located here in Nanyuki, but we also remember we have a branch in Isoro. But here in Nanyuki, we are just behind Quickmart Supermarket. On your way to JK Prisons, Nanyuki Prisons, you'll see our big hotel, a beautiful, amazing place to be. Is the place to be, Landmark Hotel, where we have conference rooms for you. We have beautiful rooms for you. We have a delicious meals. Our chefs are grade 1A, and of course, at this weather here in Nanyuki, if you feel something like taking something hot, we got coffee machines to make a beautiful, delicious, amazing, and good coffee for you as well. You can just call us on our number there on down there on 0769 066 061, or also you can send us an email at info@nanyukilandmark.com, info@nanyukilandmark.com, where we are going to cater for you. Let's get into the beautiful game that happened on the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, and of course Monday Night Football, where we saw Tottenham being beaten 4-1 by Chelsea last night. That is on Monday Night Football. It was the scoreline could not highlight everything on that game, but until you go check what happened in the field. And Romero with that tackle, inexperienced tackle, I can say, because he is an experienced person. Also remember, man, he is one. He that's what we call a career-ending injury. When he got to his fellow international mate Enzo Fernandez of Argentina, and that was a penalty. And that's where the Tottenham disaster started. A few minutes to the second half. After the second half, Udogie, on his second yellow card, he was sent off, and Tottenham played the game 9-man, and they lost 4-1. No team is now unbeaten. Unbeaten run is over for Arsenal. Unbeaten run is over for Tottenham Hotspur. Of course, we all know they could not manage. They could not have gone many games. Only one team has ever gone that 8 games unbeaten. That was Arsenal with 26 games winning and 12 draws. That is the year of 2024 to 2004, and the Invisibles. We managed to do that. No other team can do that at EPL. It's only Arsenal. Let's see, talking of Arsenal, let's see what happened to them on the weekend, where they traveled to St. James Park and faced the Eddie Howe boys, that is Newcastle at St. James Park. What a game we saw. What a game. It was a game of both ends, from this one to this one, until the controversial decision from the referee and the VAR, where we got even our manager saying was very, very embarrassing to see 3 reasons why the goal should have been disallowed. First of all, the ball was outside the line, and if the ball was not inside the line, then it was supposed to be a foul on Jellington leaning on Gabriel Magalhaes. But many still argue that Gabriel Magalhaes was leaning down so that he could take the ball outside of him and trying to take it up. But even if that was not, then the Gordon scoring on that goal was coming from on an offside area and receiving that ball from Jellington. you know, sometimes this is where I have an issue with VAR, because VAR they have the monitors. We have 30 cameras, 30 if not more, 30 cameras in that field, and still they could argue that they did not have an angle to view the real what have happened. And also, before I get to the goalkeeper, because I have an issue with goalkeeper, the VAR should have called the referee on the monitors and tell him, you know what, you have made a mistake. And then the referee could have called the two captains and the two managers and tell them, yes, we have done a mistake. We have given Newcastle that goal. So tell Newcastle, allow Arsenal to score a goal, because that's football, and he could have made a hero for him to himself. The glory should have gone to him, but allowing such decision over and over and over, then the VAR, I don't see the sense of having VAR. Gordon coming from an offside area, coming back, and even the liner there, you should have drawn the line, try to see if he is coming from an offside position. And again, Gabriel Jellington has on Gabriel Magalhaes shoulders. What was that? I mean, why? Let's get to it. We have to accept the defeat. We have, but it's a bitter one to swallow. But I have an issue with the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper was more in a defense area. Because he should always, when the ball is coming, when you get out of the line, you are coming to take the ball, you should always take the ball or punch it away. But he missed the ball, and that's how we scored. We scored that goal. He was too much out of his area in a defense area, but we cannot. We have to agree and wait for the next game against Burnley. And talking of Burnley, their woes continues when they lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Then Luton Town on Sunday managed to get 1 point against Liverpool, a side that the goal was scored by Diaz, and it's dedicating the goal to his papa. Man City was the highlight of the weekend, scoring 6 goals against Bournemouth, 6-1, and of course those 6 goals, Erling Haaland was not on the score sheet. Something might be worrying his confidence. Then Aston Villa see them being beaten 2-0 by Nottingham Forest. Then Brentford beating West Ham 3-2. David Moyes' form boys seems to be dimming down. Sheffield United got their first win of the season when they beat Wolverhampton 2-1. Wolves that will be welcoming Tottenham Hotspur on Saturday, and expect to see if Tottenham Hotspur will continue with the red card and 2 red cards, that is to Udogie and Romele, and of course that injury to James Maddison. Fulham were beaten 1-0 by Man United, and of course this is where we are talking about the subjective offside, because the goal to me was disallowed because Harry Maguire attempted to play the ball in an offside position. That if Harry Maguire could have not tried to attempt to play the ball, then I feel that that goal should have been given on that area. That is what happened on the weekend. Man City now leading the table with 27 points. Tottenham number 2 with 26 points, sorry. Then Arsenal 24, and of course Liverpool with 24 points as well. That's how it stands. And of course the bottom table still showing the red and the danger to Fulham, Burnley, and of course Bournemouth also struggling there, and Luton Town as well. Let's see on what will happen on UEFA Champions League night, where we'll be experiencing beautiful games on Tuesday and Wednesday of UEFA Champions League. All these games, you can watch them at Landmark Hotel, where we have 2 beautiful double screens, a big double screen for you to watch the beautiful game on Landmark Hotel. You can email us info@nanyukilandmark.com, info@nanyukilandmark.com, or you can also call us on 0769 066 061, where we can make your bookings a reservation for the conference hall. I tell you, we have big conference hall, where you can also if you have graduation ceremonies, marriage, weddings, plannings, board meetings, only at Landmark Hotel, the place to be. UEFA Champions League, Atletico Madrid will be hosting Celtic, and Celtic, if they lose this game, for me, I feel they are out of the race to get in the round of 16. And if they also lose the game, I see them also not making it to Europa League spot of that is number 3, because Lazio are there as well, who will be hosting Feyenoord. The first game Lazio won this game 3-1, and so if this game also Lazio wins today, and Atletico Madrid wins this game today, they'll be in an advanced road to go to next round of UEFA Champions League. Borussia Dortmund will be hosting Newcastle, a Newcastle side that we don't know what will happen. This game, they have won 2 games and draw 1 and lost 1. That is when Newcastle were managed to get a draw with AC Milan at Milan. Then came to Newcastle St. James Park. They thrashed PSG Paris Saint-Germain. Then they were beaten at St. James Park by Borussia Dortmund. That is BVB 0-1 Tonight they'll be going to BVB, where the BVB are on 4 points, Newcastle are on 4 points, PSG are on 6 points, and Milan are on 2 points. Milan's hosting PSG. This is where they'll have to play a dual die crash if they want to continue on the round of 16. And if they win this game, they'll be on 5 points. PSG will be on 6 points. Borussia, if they win, they'll be on 7 points, and Newcastle will be on 4 points. And if this Newcastle loses this game, I feel it will be too tough for them to continue to round of 16, because they have to play Milan and they have to go to Paris Saint-Germain. If they lose to the next 2 games, that is to Borussia Dortmund and PSG, then it's over for them. It's over for them to continue to second round. But if they win the game tonight or manage even to get a point, they still have a chance to go. Zaveda will be hosting Leipzig, where Leipzig are on 6 points, but it's like it's over for Zaveda. Currently only with 1 point. The first leg they were beaten 3-1. Also, on the night of UEFA Champions League, Man City will be hosting Young Boys, the Young Boys of Switzerland. The first leg they beat Young Boys 3-1 in Switzerland. And Man City are with 9 out of 9. That is 9 points from the 3 games. And if they win today, they will be automatically making it to the round of 16. But if Young Boys loses today, it's over for them. Shakhtar Donetsk, the Ukrainian champions, will be playing hosting Barcelona. The first leg, Shakhtar was beaten 1-2 by Barcelona. And so tonight, it's a dual die for them. If they win that game, they know they have a chance as well. FC Porto will be hosting Royal Antwerp. First goal, Royal will first leg. Porto won 4-1, beating Royal Antwerp 4-1 tonight. Porto will be hosting Royal Antwerp. As again, Royal Antwerp with 0 points, and FC Porto with 6 points in that group. So that is what will be happening on UEFA Champions League night on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, we'll see Arsenal hosting Sevilla, and Man United traveling to Denmark to face Danish side FC Copenhagen. A do all die for Man United, a game that they have to win. They draw, they lose, then chances of them to go into 16, the round of 16 in UEFA Champions League will be over for them. A big hopes for them to continue. I feel like they'll be out if they loses tomorrow game UEFA Champions League. And considering how they played at Old Trafford, only winning on maybe we can say in football, luck was on their side. If tomorrow they lose, it's over for them. Also, Arsenal, talking of Arsenal, they'll be hosting Sevilla. Remember, they won the first leg 2-1, and tomorrow, if they win that game, they'll be on how many points? 7 points. Yes, 7 points. And it's a game I'm looking. They'll be they'll be on 7 points. They lost to Lens. Won against PSG. They'll be on 9 points. They are with the 6 points. Sorry, Arsenal with the 6 points. They won against Sevilla and they won against PSV. So it'll be, if they win that game tomorrow, they'll be on 9 points and they'll be making their chance to qualify to round of 16. Remember, the last time Arsenal was on that was 6-7 years ago when they played on UEFA Champions League. All these games, it's only at Landmark Hotel, where you have double screens for you, and we can only go there. The place to be to enjoy the beautiful game. We also expect to see some changes in lineup when Arsenal plays hosting PS Sevilla. And maybe on goal, still I am arguing on goal. We should now, it's time for to say, hey, Aaron Ramsdale, come back on post and let's see what you can do. Because for me, David Raya, yes, he is good. He has got good ball distribution, but he make mistake. Remember, he made a mistake against Man City. He was bothered enough. And he managed. He was not punished. He made a mistake against Chelsea. Remember, he made a mistake to Lens of France on UEFA Champions League game 2. He made a mistake. Remember, he made a mistake against Chelsea. That goal Chelsea scored, Modric scored, and now he made a mistake. He made a mistake against Newcastle. He was on an advanced, too much and vast role, and he missed the ball. He has made many mistakes, and I feel like I don't know what is going on with Arteta and Aaron Ramsdale issue. He had done a fantastic season last season. It's time for me to, I feel like it's time for me to put more competition in the goalkeeping spot, bring back Aaron Ramsdale, and let's see if David Raya will up his game as well. Tomorrow for me, I want Aaron Ramsdale, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Tomiyasu, who actually has been a decent game on the left back. Then on the right side, I will go for Benjamin White. In the heart of midfield, I'll go with Declan Rice, Captain Fantastic Martin Odegaard. If he is fully fit, then Jorginho on the DM. That is him playing on defensive midfield role. Captain Fantastic as well on role 10. Then on the left wing, I'll go with Martinelli, and the right side, I'll go with Bukayo Saka. And of course, I'll go. I'm torn between Kai Havertz and Nketiah. Maybe I should go for him with his few forms that he is having, but it's a game. Sometimes I feel I should start Kai Havertz because of the long balls. He know how to hold play, wait for support. Yeah, let's see how Mikel is going to face Sevilla tomorrow at 2300 hours. That is 11 p.m. Kenyan time. Wow, it will be late, but you have to watch the game. That is that, guys. Our game at Landmark Hotel. We are sponsored by Landmark Hotel, based here in Nanyuki. My name is Baba. We are the Pandit. Like, keep your favorite Pandit, and of course, Kenyan best Pandit. Baba, we're the Pandit. As always, we are the Gunners. Enjoy your week. Tell me on the comment section how your team performed on the weekend and this night of UEFA Champions League, how you think your team will perform as well. See you on our next episode. Remember to smash the like button and also smash the subscription if you haven't. Bye bye.